Hey guys! So welcome back to my desk. It has been a long time since I've made a video. I have just been super busy with work, and today's the first day I've had off in a while, so I felt like checking in, making another crochet and chat with you guys. I think this is number 7. So I am back to this project. I took a really big break from this project, and I did a lot of different amigurumis. I have this one I haven't finished yet, but one of the ones I started that I love how it's turning out so far. I also made this one recently. Oops. Yeah, so it's a lizard. I'm not as happy with how this one turned out, but it's still kind of cute, I think. So I was just really in the amigurumi mood, and that is really what I wanted to focus on. So I put this blanket aside. Ran into an issue with this blanket. Now, this is a Bag O' Day pattern. It's the polychomatic blanket. Love this. When I saw this, I was like, I have to make it. And Crystal, she used the Picasso yarn from Ice Yarns, and it looks so beautiful, but I don't have that. I did think about ordering some, but I was like, I'm not going to order. I am going to use some stuff for my stash. So I had 3 of these. These are Super Saver pooling yarn, and I bought these I think back in probably 2020, and they've just been sitting around. When I first saw them on the website, I loved the colors. When I got it and I looked at it, I wasn't willing to do the pulling because I don't like to count stitches. So I was like, I don't know. I don't like to color control. So I was like, yeah, the pulling looks really cool, but I'm just not in the mood for trying that. So it kind of just sat on my shelf, and I couldn't find a project that I liked that I thought this would work for. And I don't know if you can tell, but this yarn is on the thinner side. It's a thinner yarn, and I think that's probably one of the reasons that I wasn't in love with it at first. But when I saw this pattern, I'm like, dude, it's going to look perfect on there. So I got really excited. And I knew that I only had 3 of them, so I checked, some different websites, Walmart, Joann, Michaels, and I did find that it was really easy to get again. And, I know that, dye lots and all those things change, yarns change, but I was like, if it's slightly different, that doesn't really matter to me. I mean, it doesn't matter. So I used 1 skein of this already, and this is how far I've gotten. So this blanket I can't really get the whole thing on here, but for me, this is a much larger blanket than I normally do. I usually do baby blankets. I use them for cat blankets. So this is a bigger blanket, and it took me 1 skein of yarn to get this far. Honestly, I thought I would have gotten a lot farther. I thought to finish this blanket, my guess was that I needed 6. And yeah, now looking at this now, I'm like at least 10. So I went to the store and I picked up some more and ran into a problem. So I don't know if you can see right away, these colors are really different. So mainly for me, I see the difference in the blue. I love this blue because this blue is a really nice, bright blue. It's a really pretty blue. This one is a baby blue. So next to each other, there's a huge difference. For me, I can really tell this way. And also, the size of the yarn has changed. So this one is thin, and this one is more what I'm accustomed to using. So if I put them side by side, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But the newer one is a lot thicker. So I did think about frogging my project and just, because I don't have enough of the original to finish the blanket. So I kind of thought maybe I should just go ahead and frog the project, but I don't have any ideas for what else I would want to use these 3 skeins for. So I'm like, I don't really want to frog it. So my idea is I'm going to try to make it look slightly intentional. So I have 3 of my originals. So what I'm thinking is I'll use up the original, do as for one of them. Then in this next, I'll do 3 of this newer updated one. So 1 of these, 3 of these, and then I'll kind of go with that pattern. So I'll go back to this one. So at the top, bottom, and middle, I'll have my nice original one. And then in between, I'll have these. Since it is a lot thicker, I'm also thinking that to kind of make up for it is that I'm going to go down a size. So I've been using a size J hook, a 5.75 millimeter, and I'm thinking I'm going to go down a size. I don't know if I want to go down to an H or to an I. I mean, honestly, these aren't that different. I think I might just go down one size and go down to the I. Kind of what I'm thinking. So I just thought I'd give that a try and see how it goes. So I'll show you guys where I ran out. I'm going to put this one away because I have my yarn bag down next to me. So I got this far, and I think I'm going to actually take this out and just start my repeat again with this new yarn. It's kind of my idea. So I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to like it or if I'm going to hate it, but let's give it a try. So I'm going to go ahead and frog this. I did think about just continuing on with this one, but I feel if I, start again, like on a fresh row, that it'll look a little bit more intentional, is my hope, at least. Is that going to happen? I don't know. But we'll see. So let's get this out. It's always so painful for me to frog stuff. I have my pattern that I just kind of jotted down from the Bago Day. It's been so long since I've worked on this blanket that I don't have the repeats memorized anymore. So hopefully I don't have to stop and check out the video again. But if I do, that's okay. I don't know if I should cut this and commit, or should I not? Oops, I hit the microphone. Sorry, guys. About that. Okay. So I got this out. And I'm going to go down and try I'm going to use the I millimeter. So it'll basically be a 0.5 millimeter smaller. So let's see. All right. So I got to get some stuff out the way a little bit. Okay. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, this one is so much thicker. So hopefully I'm going down. I shouldn't go down 2 hook sizes, but I don't want it to look super out of place. So let's do my color change. And chain 1. Snug that down a little bit. Okay, so for this pattern now I need to do the one that has, I think, 4. Let me check my pattern. Come on. Yeah, so I need to do 4 of my double crochets into the first stitch. It's been so long, I'm like, I just want to make sure I don't mess up, but yeah. So I think the first stitch. All right, let's do 4. 1. Wait, I think I did the wrong. Did I do a double? I didn't. I did a half double crochet. I've been doing so much amigurumi that I've been doing just mostly single crochet, so it's so hard for me to get back into double crochet habit. So that's 1. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Snug that down. Get some more yarn out. I have to keep looking at my pattern, make sure I'm not messing up. Skip 3, single crochet, skip 3, and then I start my 7s. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Oh, this blue looks so much different. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then I need to do my shell with 7. Is that both loops? Yep. Making sure I have both loops. And last one. Let me make sure I have the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's look at how this looks. Okay. Definitely I can see the difference for sure. I'm wondering if I should go down another hook size. I mean, if I go down another hook size, it's 1/4 of a millimeter. Will that really make a big difference? I mean, honestly, I think I'm going to just stick with this size. I think it's okay. So I'm going to go a little bit farther and see how it looks. So I need to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet. Skip 3. It is kind of nice that I have my, I guess my spaces are, since I've frogged it, my spaces are kind of like already planned out for me. So what would you guys do in this situation? Like, would you just continue like I'm doing? Would you frog it completely and just use some other color, like use the yarn for something else? Or would you like, I don't know. I was also thinking about just taking like a solid color and have like a striped blanket. Like if I could find like a pink and do like, have my 3 blocks of this, 6 blocks of some other color I kind of thought about. 7. But I don't know. I really like the way it looks this with this just for the whole thing. So hopefully it doesn't stand out too much. 2, 3, and skip. Oops. I keep messing up. Did I not even finish this stitch? What happened here? Okay, I don't know what I did. I don't think I finished my stitch there. Got excited. You can tell that it's really hard for me to concentrate on 2 different things. Trying to chat, trying to focus on my project. I say that every time, and I keep saying it's going to get easier. And I know it will. Okay, something is... What? Something's not right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This should be... I don't know. Should this be over 1? Did I... Honestly, I'm really bad at counting stitches, so there is a big chance that I messed up on the previous row and didn't realize it. Hey, Sophie? I have a cat visiting. I don't know if you heard her. She meowed when I said her name. Okay, so this should go here. So it is so warm today. Like it's really the warmest that it's been in a while. here in Southern California. So got up to about 90 today, and it's going to be just as warm for the rest of the week. Normally, I'm really excited about the summer. Like, I normally love the heat, but I'm really dreading it this year. Like, I'm not looking forward to those days where it's above 100. That's just not sounding nice. Like, it's 90 today, and I'm like super, super hot. So I'm not looking forward to summer this year. All right. I'm going to finish one more shell, and then I'm going to see how it's looking. So that's 4. I need 3 more. Sometimes I start to wonder if I'm actually slightly allergic to the yarn, because I feel like every time I start crocheting, my face gets itchy. And also my blanket is covered in cat hair, so it could be the cat hair as well. Not sure though. I know I shouldn't be touching my face, but it bothers me. All right, so let's see how this is looking. I mean, honestly, I think it's fine. I mean, yeah. It's a little bit different. Yeah, I can see the difference, but I think it's fine. So I'm going to keep going with this. I've forgotten how much of a slow moving project this is for me, especially after doing the amigurumi, because for the amigurumi I get around, like, I go through each round really, really quickly, but for this one it takes me a really long time to get across each row, so it feels like it just moves a lot slower, and I don't get to see the project getting larger quickly, which is fine. It's a blanket, so it's going to take time. And I do like that this is a pretty, like, straightforward repeat. So, you know, I can, like, watch TV, I can listen to stuff while I do it. So another thing that I was wondering, now that I'm recording, you probably realize I have headphones on, and I don't, oops. I always, whenever I'm working, whenever I'm doing something, I usually do have headphones on. It's just comforting to me. I don't like it to be quiet, I guess. I like to listen to something. Might be music, might be a podcast, might be just listening to a YouTube video. But I like something going in the background. Touch my mouse because I don't want my sound to turn off. Computer to go to sleep. So yeah, so I always like to listen to something. I was been thinking, like, about background music in videos and work in chat. So I was wondering, like, you know, do you prefer videos that have, like, a low backing track going in the background, or is that distracting to you? And for, like, backing tracks, I tend to like things that are, like, kind of like a lo-fi, kind of just, you know, that kind of stuff. Not really like an acoustic one, but I like, I guess, lo-fi music. I think it's a nice little background. So I don't know if I'm going to put background music with this video, but we'll see. So I'm trying a different setup this time. You can see I have the camera in front of me, and I know it's kind of awkward. I know my setup's awkward, but if I need to just jump in and just actually start making videos, because if I try to plan everything out, try to make it perfect, I'm never gonna start, and I just need to start and learn as I go. So yes, my first few videos, first lot of videos are going to be very awkward, but that's just part of my learning process, so it's okay. So I am still going with the 100-day project. I think I misnumbered some of my videos because I think I'm behind. I haven't skipped any days. I have posted at least one short to YouTube every day. I think this is day 79. So I'm excited about that. I think in the challenge, when I saw the newsletter, I think 2 days, like my counting is 2 days off. And that's just me. I probably put the wrong number a couple of times, which is okay. So I'm just going to keep going by my count. And when my count gets to 100, that will be the end of the 100-day project for me. I am going to keep posting every day. Yeah, so even though the challenge is over, I'm going to keep it up. At least post a short once a day. I do want to post more videos as well, like more work and chats on there as well. So we'll see how it goes. Oops, sorry. Hit the camera. I need to keep my hands lower so that doesn't happen. Okay, I think I am happy with how this is turning out. Six and 7. So let's look at it. Yeah, I'm happy with this. It does, I can tell like the weight of the yarn is different. Like that is kind of what stands out to me a little bit more than the actual color differences. But I mean, it'll give it, I guess, more texture maybe as well. I can say that. And it's my blanket, so if it's not perfect, it doesn't matter. It's mine. Cats are the ones who are probably going to end up using it more too. So they won't care if it's wonky, because most things I make are going to be wonky, so embrace the wonkiness. Oh, I keep touching the camera, I'm sorry. Okay, this is so hot, I gotta get some of my water. So this is one of my absolute favorite things to drink. It's just a sliced up lemon and some water. I just love this. So good. So refreshing. I do sometimes use other fruits. Like lime is really good too, but after a while it gets a little bit bitter, like if you don't drink the water fast enough. But just some lemon water. So good. I also do like mint leaves sometimes. I thought about putting mint leaves today, but I was just in the mood for just some lemon water. It was really warm, so I did put ice in it. Usually I don't put ice in my water. I like just room temperature water, but I did go ahead and put some ice in there earlier because it was just so warm. My ice melted, so right now I'm just refilling it and I'm not adding any more. So just some room temperature water with lemon. So delicious to me. Okay, I feel like whenever I do the single crochet and I go back to doing my shell, I have this really giant single crochet here. But at first I was really concerned with it down, earlier in the project. But once I went back through with the black borders, I couldn't tell. So I don't worry about that anymore. Yeah, so I am excited because I have some time off from work. Excited about that. It was a very, like, the last couple of weeks have been just, I've been working a lot of hours, like a lot of 12-hour days, and which I'm grateful to have the hours. But it's can get draining, and I just didn't have a lot of time in the day to do a lot of other things that I wanted to do. So, which is why I wasn't really posting more than just shorts. I was mostly just focused on that because I just didn't have time to do a lot of recording. But now that I have some time off, oops, I am super happy. And I want to do some other things because recently, like, I've been just so focused on just crochet. I love crochet, but I want to do some other crafts too. Like, I got to get back to my embroidery. Also want to start some puzzling. I'd love to do puzzles. Oh, putting an audiobook on and podcast or a podcast and puzzling away is just so relaxing to me. And I have some pretty cool ones. Some animal ones, some, mostly animal ones. I have a few that are like kind of retro looking, and I kind of want to do maybe a live stream with one of those. Okay, I am so bad at counting stitches. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me make sure I'm pretty sure the previous row I messed up counting stitches, so it's kind of off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 there. Where does it need to go? I feel like it needs to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, obviously, yep, I messed up because there's an extra stitch there. But that's okay. Just gonna skip over it. Pretend I didn't mess up and keep going. So I am gonna try to get across this row. What time is it? It's about 3:30. So I don't really have any plans for today or for tomorrow. I'm just gonna be doing my normal things. I do want to really get back to updating my shop. And sorry, see if I messed up again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna just put it here. I feel like my count from the previous row is off, so I'm just gonna kind of put my stitches so it lines up so it looks like it lines up a little bit better. Oh wait, messed up. That was supposed to be a single crochet. Alright, there you go. Make sure I haven't done that anywhere else, because that's the worst, is when I forget to do that single crochet like way back in the row and I don't realize it for a while. That gets annoying. So yeah, so one of the things I want to do is I really want to update my shop. I just haven't had the time to make new products, and I have so many ideas. I'm kind of thinking about adding a lot of, hopefully a lot of crochet themed items to my shop. So I was thinking of making some mugs, like coffee mugs, because I also love coffee and tea, and I like to use my, mugs that I've made and designed. So I'm thinking about doing a lot of crochet themed items and adding those up to my shop, because right now I've been really focusing on just teacher things. And I know part of me was like, I kind of don't want to do a lot of other themed stuff because I want my shop to be dedicated, for teacher items. But I don't know. I really want the shop to reflect me and the things that I love to do and interested in. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna branch out a little bit more and just start adding some different things. I have a lot of ideas. It's just, I was so busy with work, I couldn't, take the time and sit down. I didn't have the energy to start designing new projects, new products. So I'm excited now that I'm going to get to do that. So I'm probably going to work on that tonight. At least, I guess my goal is like, at least get like 5 new mug designs uploaded to my website. Okay, let's see how far. All right, getting across this pretty good now. I'm going to have to remember that I need to change, the hook size. So when I get back to the black yarn, I'm going to need to switch back to my original hook size. So hopefully I don't forget that. And yeah. So I think for dinner today, I have a Groupon coupon for 40% off of an order. So I am in the mood for some Indian food. I love Indian food. I love that it's so easy to get vegetarian options at a Indian restaurant. So one of my favorite cuisines. And there's a new place that's opened pretty close. I haven't tried it before, but it has really good reviews on Yelp and on Grubhub, so I'm gonna give it a try. And I do want to try a couple of different things. My favorite Indian dish is, I'm gonna probably say it wrong, but palak paneer. It's like a spinach dish with cheese and Indian cheese. It's so delicious. Paneer. It's so good. It's my favorite Indian food. And usually I want to try that from this place first, just so I can kind of do a comparison to see like how does it compare to some of the other places that I love to eat at. So I want to get my staple. I also want to get, I'm again probably going to pronounce this wrong, but malai kofta. And I'm not quite sure how to describe or what it is, but what I think it is, it's vegetables that have like, I guess, I don't know, they've been shaped into a ball and deep fried, and then they're covered in this delicious gravy, and oh, it's so good too. So I want to try that. And then I also am thinking I do love samosas, but I think I might go with veggie pakoras. I also want to try, I know it's getting a lot of food, but I mean, I have a good coupon, so it's okay. I can have leftovers for today, tomorrow. So I kind of want to try one dish that I've never tried before. I don't know which one. Oh, I also have to get they have garlic chili naan. Love naan bread. So I'm going to get that too. And then I want to get one more dish. And I can't decide exactly what I want to try. Like, should I try another appetizer or should I try an actual like entree? They do have one with okra, but that sounds so good. I have tried an okra dish before, so I'm like, that's not completely new, but we'll see. I'm going to look through the menu again. I think I'm going to order probably in the afternoon, like, I don't know, I'll probably eat around maybe 6 o'clock. I'm excited. I've been like thinking about this for a while because I got the coupon a while ago, and today's the last day before it expires, so I want to make sure I use it. All right, I'm getting to the end. I think the color that now like kind of stands out is as being the most different. Well, is it? I feel like the pink. Maybe just because pink is my favorite color. Pink and lime green. So maybe that's why I'm like, oh, I wish the pink was this brighter pink. Because that's really my favorite color. Love hot pink. Love it. Hot pink, lime green, and also like my third favorite color, yellow. So I like all the bright colors. I have been getting interested though in some more neutral colors like creams and browns, and I think that's just because of Bago Day, because she's always talking about, you know, her favorite color is brown, and she always shows these beautiful brown yarns, and I think it's rubbing off on me, and I'm like, oh, those yarns are so pretty. But I mean, my favorite colors are the super bright ones, but starting to like some neutrals. Oops, not a double crochet. Ooh, it's getting warm. I have the air conditioning and fans off because they're so noisy. And I didn't want to mess up the recording even more noisy in the background, so I turned those off. So let's keep going. Almost done. One, two, three. One, two, three. There is so much cat hair in this blanket. The last time I was working on it, I set it down just for a tiny bit, and when I got back, the cats had claimed it and they were asleep on it, so I just let them sleep there. Oops. And one more. 1, 2, 3. Single crochet, and last part is hurt one of the cats behind me. All right. So made it across, and honestly, I think it looks totally fine. Like I think it looks good. So next thing I need to do is chain one. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep hitting the camera. I need to chain one and then single crochet all the way across. I always have a hard time with this first. Did I do 4? 1, 2. I did do 4. I always have a hard time with the very first crochet or the single crochet on the way back because I feel like I'm always trying to add more stitches there. Yeah, so this for me it looks more like a rose. I don't know if it shows on camera, but it looks more like a rose colored than a hot pink, and my original yarn had a hot pink. But I mean, honestly, it doesn't stand out nearly as much as I thought it would. Like I thought it would look really, really different. So I only bought 2 of these because I didn't know if I was gonna like how it looked, so I just got 2 to try it out. But now that it looks okay, I think I am gonna head back to Walmart and probably pick up, I don't know how many more. I should probably get 8 more. Well, no. Well, yeah, I think 8 more because it's going to go in between. So I'll have one of these, I guess 4 of these instead of 3. One of these, 4 of these, and then finish up with my original again. So let's see how it looks with the single crochet on top. Probably going to need to block this to make sure my edges line up, or just put a border. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Making sure I didn't put too many there. But yeah, I'm happy with how this looks. I like it. So I've been recording for about 40 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and end this work in crochet and chat with me here. And again, I want to say a big, huge thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my tiny little channel and given me likes on my videos. I really appreciate it. So I don't know, I'm going to see how this goes. I'm going to see how my editing, if I can get everything edited together with the 2 cameras, hopefully works out good. Hopefully the sound is okay. And we'll see. Hopefully I can get this uploaded tonight. And yeah, I might do some more recording if it goes okay. Because I don't know. I'm in the mood to just crochet tonight. So might do a little bit more crocheting. I want to work on my amigurumi some more. I have my cat amigurumi sitting next to me. And I'm just like, I want to start the body. So yeah, so I might show you guys that or check in with you guys a little bit later. So for now, bye guys, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you.